Hey guys, Asif here at 3D Crypto. Hope everyone's doing well and hope everyone's enjoying FOMO 3D long, FOMO 3D quick, and the dividends from P3D. So guys, it's been a few days since FOMO quick launched and it received a lot of publicity. Not all good. Some people were kind of put off by the lack of information from the dev team regarding the ICO phase, and they feel they lost out due to a lack of information. And if they knew how the round was going to play out, they would have done it differently. Obviously, as well as that, P3D took a bit of a, not a crash I would say, but it's gone down in value. And a few of the prominent YouTubers, prominent community members have gone ahead and loosened their grip and sold. So first of all, we got FOMO. He was the #1 P3D token holder for P3D, and he was very heavily invested in FOMO 3D and P3. He's gone ahead and sold all of his holdings. Faf, really nice guy. He is really down to earth, humble. He does a lot of good things for the communities and a lot of giveaways. He's given away a lot of P3D, but he felt it was the right time to go ahead and sell. So he sold at when there was 78,000 in the contract, and he sold a lot of Ethereum. So he invested roughly about 500 to 600 Ethereum, and he's walking away with about 1,800 worth of Ethereum, which is a lot. And for everyone it's different. So some people feel that they have been let down by Faf. Some people think that he's done what he needs to do. The way I see it is he's taken a calculated risk. He's in this project to make money, as all of us are. We're not here just to hold these tokens. We're here to make money at the day. It's an investment. It's a money-making platform. So we've done that. So he's done that. And apart from him, there's also another prominent YouTuber. We all know him as Crypto Yardi, the guy responsible for the P3D song. Again, I've got a lot of respect for him as a community contributor, and he went ahead and he sold the majority of his P3D as well. He thought it was the right time to sell. He said in his video, look, he sold his P3D. He's got 11 children to take care of, so he's doing what he needs to do. Real life expenses come first. That's a priority. Playing the game is playing the game, but at the end of the day, when you're getting income from the game, you've got to actually liquidate the investment to go ahead and make money, go ahead and pay off bills and use that money. I feel a little bit disappointed in a lot of people that have commented on his videos saying, oh, like they're throwing a lot of disrespect towards him and saying, oh, why did you sell? You've let the community down. Guys, what you got to understand, people like Crypto Yardi, people like P3D Heem, FAF, myself included, for months on end, when P3D was at 4,500 and we had nothing going for us, just sideways movements, we still went ahead and kept P3D relevant. We were releasing content on a daily basis. If I wasn't releasing a video, Yardi would release a video. If Yardi wouldn't release a video, Heem would release a video. If Heem didn't release something, then Faf would do a giveaway or just a positive message. And everyone was doing this constantly. If you look back at the videos didn't start being produced a couple of weeks ago when FOMO got released, continuously for the last 4 months. And then for a lot of people that have come in from other projects, from the clones, and come into FOMO, and they've kind of not understood the platform, and they've not made as many dividends as they thought they would, and they throw shade on us, I find that very disrespectful. But hey, everyone's got their own right and their own prerogative. Everyone's got their own reasons. But Yardi, I've got big respect for him. And another P3D'er and fellow YouTuber, fellow community contributor is Heem, P3D Heem. Got a lot of time for him. A lot of respect for him. He was honest. He was very honest, straightforward. He said, look, college got in the way. I had financial goals. I met those financial goals. And I'm going to meet them. So he met those financial goals by liquidating some of his P3D, not all of his P3D, some of his P3D, and he went ahead and paid off his bills. And again, why are we all in P3? To make money. Why do we need money? To deal with real life expenses. I'm pretty sure FAF, Yardi, Heem, myself included, we would love to hold P3D forever. Never sell a P3D token in our lives. But obviously circumstances doesn't allow that sometimes. And again, with Heem, if you look back at all the videos he's done, he hasn't just started making videos now. Guys, where were all these people that are throwing shade and disrespect on Yardi, Heem and Faf? Where were they when P3D was at 4,500 and it was doing nothing? It was just moving sideways. There was not much to talk about. We kept P3D relevant. We were the ones that were doing it day in, day out, taking time out of our lives and making these videos possible. Scroll back in the history of our videos and you'll see what we were doing. The dividends weren't great at the time, but we were still confident with the project and we kept talking about it. So we've been there since mid-March, late March. We've been there. I would call ourselves as the original community contributors. We've been there from a while. There are others. There's Truce. He's been there for a while. There's if you go into the P3 Discord, you'll see a lot of community contributors. But I feel the kind of negativity towards them isn't justified. And then we're all here to make some money. So right there, you see when FOMO 3D Quick released, we had that little spike up, and then a lot of people got put off by the nature of the game. And a lot of the reason they got put off was because they didn't understand the game. A lot of that is due to some people's ignorance, and a lot of that is due to Team Just not releasing enough information. I'm thinking they didn't release information to kind of increase the FOMO, but they increased it to such a level where people were blindly throwing ETH in, even though Team Just warned them, look, if you've got any fears, any chance that you don't want to lose this ETH, don't put ETH in. But people kept throwing ETH in, they kept throwing in ETH, thinking this is the golden pot and it's going to make them loads of dividends. It worked out for some, didn't work out for all. So then it caused this big sell-off and it continued going downwards. We have kind of leveled off at about 56, 57,000 ETH in contract. Guys, the way I see it is, if you don't need to liquidize your P3D to fiat, just carry on holding. Because if it goes down more the contract, you get more dividends. If it goes back up, you get more dividends. I've got faith in the dev team that they've got more projects in the pipeline that will surpass this all-time high of 82,000 that we had. I could see it going up to 100,000, 200,000, but it takes time. Not everyone has that luxury of time to just sit around and wait for the price of P3D or the Ethereum contract to rise and just collect the dividends. So some people unfortunately have to make some tough choices and take calculated risks. But guys, that's the nature of the game. That is the nature of the beast. If you're in P3D, it's all about taking risks, calculated risks. A lot of these guys, all of them have said, look, we're going to come back into P3D eventually. But they might come back in at a higher price when they sold. So they would have made a loss, but they might come back at a lower price, make a profit. Again, it's a calculated risk. So these guys, FAFIAM, Yardi, Heem, everyone else that sold, I've got no disrespect to you guys. You done what you had to do. Everyone is their own choice maker. You're not in it for the fun of just holding P3D. You're in it to make money at the end of the day. So that's the way I see it. So guys, as always, I've got the utmost respect for FAFIAM, the utmost respect for Yardi, and the utmost respect for Heem. The other community contributors, the utmost respect for you guys. So guys, FOMO 3D Quick and Long is still going on. A lot of people are throwing some Ethereum in there in hope of winning the pot and earning some dividends. The chat room in P3 Discord, it's crazy. I've never seen it like this in the last 4 months that we've been here. It's just new members just flowing in, and new members sometimes they come in and they don't know what to do. Guys, if you come in, someone will always be there to help you. And the great thing is now, if you come into FOMO 3D Quick or Long, you're going to throw in some ETH anyway, yeah, in hope of winning the pot or in hope of winning some dividends. Why don't you enter the giveaway that I'm doing? I'm doing a giveaway that you've got to buy a minimum of 1 key, either long or quick. That's all you got to do, and post your URL transaction Etherscan, and you could be in with a chance of winning a share of $500 of pure Ethereum. That's Ethereum that you can use in any way you like. You can reinvest into P3D, you can reinvest into FOMO, you can turn it into fiat and buy something, you can pay off your credit card bills, whatever you need to do. So guys, very simple. You log on to exitscam.me/info. That's the link you have to use. exitscam.me/info. I'd leave it down in the links below as well on the whole contest rules. Once you're in there, you will buy a minimum of 1 key in either the long game or the quick game. A minimum of 1. You're going to buy more, you can buy 10, you can buy 100, 500, as many as you want. As soon as you buy the key in either long or quick, once the transaction completes, if you go to your MetaMask, you will get the URL for Etherscan showing that transaction. If you go ahead and in the giveaway video, in the comments section, if you put that URL in there, I will check it out and I will see if it's done in the correct way, if it's done in the correct process. If it is, I'll comment below your comment saying, look, you've successfully entered, good luck. If you haven't entered successfully, I'd also write in there, look, you have purchased a key, but you haven't purchased it in the correct manner. So to make it fair on everyone, guys, you've got to follow the rules. The contest will last until Monday the 6th of August. It will end in the UK time around about 10 p.m. So around about that time, you've got plenty of time to get your entries in. And the way I see it is, if you're going to buy FOMO keys anyway, why not be in a chance to win some more money? So you might win the pot, you might win some dividends, and you could potentially win a share of $500. So the way I'm going to do a prize breakdown is 5 different people winning $100 each. So that's the way I'm going to break it down. So guys, if you want to be in with a chance, read the contest rules. Take a look at my video showing the giveaway rules as well, and that will explain everything very clearly. Guys, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, share the videos, like the videos, turn that notification bell on. Any questions or comments, please do leave them in the comment section below, or hit me up in the P3D Discord chat. If I'm not there, someone else will be there to help you out. Any questions, any comments, any feedback, someone will be there on the P3 Discord. You can always drop a comment or question on any of my social media platforms. I will leave all the links down below in the description of this video. Guys, P3D isn't dead. P3D isn't full of just a bunch of sellouts. The whales have all dumped. No, it's not the way. It's all FUD, misinformation. These are all guys that have taken calculated risks, and they've all said that they're going to come back into the project. And I believe them, because Faf's done a lot of good stuff for the community. Yardi's done a lot of good stuff for the community, as has him. Yardi is the originator of the P3D song. The song that is almost the anthem for P3D. And if you think Yardi's just going to walk away from the project, nah, you're wrong. Yardi is a respected YouTuber, a respected P3D investor, as is Faf. These guys put their money where their mouth is, and the least they deserve is your respect. They've released some of the assets of P3D to go ahead and deal with real life expenses. Look, everyone has financial goals and that they want to meet. Once you meet them, it's common sense. It makes sense to go ahead and fulfill those needs, because you're at a stage now where you can fulfill those needs. You can go ahead and hold all day long, but you only lose when you sell, and you only profit when you sell. That's the way I see it. So these guys have all profited while selling. They would have lost if they had sold at a less price, but they sold at the right time. They took a calculated risk, so they're up at the moment. But if they buy back in at this price, they'll lose out. They buy back in at a lower price, they'll profit. It's very simple, guys. It's all about risk. High risk, high reward. So everyone does their own thing. Everyone's got their own way of doing it. I don't think we should sort of disrespect to anyone in the way they conduct their financial dealings. So guys, as I always say, you work hard for your money, make your money work hard for you. Please do subscribe to the channel. Please do take part in the giveaway. I would really like to see some guys who need that money, who need a share of that $500 to win, and they can use that Ethereum in any way they see fit. So guys, please do enter the contest, subscribe to the channel. Any questions or comments, you know what to do. Guys, until next time, be lucky and take care.